Make this the last one for this. I've been farting around for a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna try and make this the last one. I've been trying to, how do you say, I really haven't set myself up for success on this one, but hey, it's all right. I did get some feedback, and I totally hear you. There's certain things that don't look right. Now that I look at it, it's like I can't unsee it. Oh yeah, you don't have plans. They just are sketches, and so yeah, I really kind of farted around with this a little bit. But maybe what I'll do is I might like to take this to a bigger canvas at some point. Everybody who's getting some entertainment out of it. So let me just go and post to the socials here now that I've got my link. Not that anybody gives a rat's poopy poop about this, but I'll just paste and come on. There we go. Post. There we go. Let's see where else. Yeah, you can't really post to Instagram these links, but I'll do the Twitterverse, I guess, for a change. What's the worst that could happen? Someone tune in, right? Return. I don't even know if that's going to work. So, but we'll see here. We got this weird load thing. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, I'll say cancel because delete. I don't think that one works. Let's see here. There we go. We'll try one more time. Share. Sometimes these links just suck. There you go. I don't care at this point. I want to get painting really, so I don't want to fart around. And moderation helps everyone feel safe. Yada yada yada. Don't share personal information. Yuck yuck yuck. All right. So, yeah. Let's go back and get my music going. So I've got my Deftones playing. That's a band I'm waiting for another album to drop. I don't know if they're working on one or not, but be kind of cool. Chili Peppers came out with one. Calexico came out with one. Those are some of my favorite bands. Yeah. So yeah. Interesting thing. Someone said, this forearm is way too long. They're right. You are so right. And let's see if I think what I'll do is, I don't know, should I drop it? This is massively. I mean, it's like I should drop this. I don't know what I was doing. This is just like a late night sketch that he kind of morphed, and that's what happens sometimes. So I think what we'll do is we'll just I pretty much want to see if I can, because I'm going to have to probably scrape a little bit and drop the arm in more. Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, it's like I can see it screaming, I'm too large. So, I don't know what happened. Yeah, pretty things we do. Whoops. Let's go use a different brush for this. And this will give me a chance to use that orange. Man, I tell you, I can't even really squeeze out the rest of that orange in that tube. It's so dried out. And it's really my own fault too, because I didn't really use the paint. I got a chicken with it, and I should have changes. So Anywho, I guess I should have checked a little bit of Twitch, because Twitch has been the almost redheaded stepchild where I've posted, and but I don't think I've had anybody in chat, clips, chat, videos. I don't think I got. I'm just gonna check to see if I had a chat in the last one. Nope, no chats. And this one, no chats. I don't know how I'm gonna manage that really, to be honest with you. So I think the thing to do is just to basically stick to YouTube. I mean, I'll still post to Twitch, but I think YouTube's where it's at. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see what weird is, because now I've got to go fix this part. Ooh. I could probably use a little bit of a scraping on this too. But at this point, this is just a sketch. But yeah, that is obnoxiously too big. So put a little bit of meat in here. So if you're hanging out, hello, hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to make some marks, but yeah, I appreciate it. I'm not one of these obnoxious artists that just, I listen to feedback and it's greatly appreciated. So hey John, how's it going? So yeah, I appreciate the email. It was funny this, like I said, I read your email early this morning before I went off to work to teach, and I as soon as I came back, I was like, yeah, I'm sure that's probably right that the arm is off, because I did this, I initially just did this as just some quick sketch just to fart off real quick, and I just, there was something about it that wanted me to take it further, and I think I wasn't taking it seriously, and I think that kind of got me in a little bit of trouble. It's still a little bit long, but working on it. Let's see here. I think I might drop this down. And it's just a good excuse to use this orange some more, because I'm going to step back. And it's a little bit better. It's not so darn elongated. But yeah, I just, I think, I don't know. This might be something I might try to do I still feel like there's possibilities with the mood of this, and recreate it in a larger scale, if you will, painting. And of course, I'll probably have to go and get another model. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to probably get a model for this so I can get a better representation. Sometimes that works. And then that way I can maybe, if I could find a bar that actually has all of this or something to the, sometimes compositing works better. You don't find the right spot, so you kind of have to make these scenes up. That's why Hollywood, so speaking of movies in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon in Hollywood, uh, man, that was I really enjoyed that movie and the production and the attention to detail. But there were some things that when I was watching the outtakes and then the commentaries about how to make it, and one of the things I really appreciated, coming from Quentin Tarantino, I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not crazy for wanting to do certain things, and it makes sense. And he's like, they weren't that careful with certain things, like when if there was a building or a theater or something, and maybe it went out and maybe they that theater didn't exist anymore in 1969, but it was there in 1967 or 1968. They still included it because it really was, where that song. Well, no, the songs were actually played. No, I would say, yeah. I know he was a little bit more stringent with the songs, but the idea of the structures and everything, and it's like, if it was part of that time, not that actual time period of the Manson murders, maybe that place existed maybe three years earlier, then they were going to include it because of, it's a how would you say, it really captured the vibe of what was really going on, and I was like, yeah, that's a smart decision, because you can't be so wrapped up in dogma that you're gonna take away from something because that was 1 month earlier, or or that was out of time. And I think sometimes you have to make sacrifices of being stringent so that the gist of the feel and the flow work. So, all right. So let's see here. I think that arm's a little bit more bearable. Not by, But as far as this whole impasto thing, I'm not I thought about it as maybe I should scrape it off, and because it doesn't really match so much. But this is a sketch, and I'm going to treat it so. But I've had some learning opportunities here. At least I feel I've had some learning opportunities of like, okay, let me do this, and it's kind of like I set myself up for a train wreck and trying to make it better or pull off something. So yeah, I think that could be part of the reason I've stuck with this in this many episodes, and is because of like, I think that it needs it. It needs a little bit of diving into explore. So if I do the bigger one, I think I'll be better educated of what is going to work and what isn't going to work. And but this will just be that sketch. So let's see here. I decided to destroy with the brayer a lot last night, and I'm glad that I did. Let me not take this painting so darn seriously. I think I got wrapped up to get over in Cape Ann, Massachusetts. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to get a shot at a boat that I took a photo. I said, "Oh, this is great. I'll go and do a nocturne of it tomorrow." And I didn't. And I didn't because I was tired. I just drove up there, literally drove up there that day, spent all day driving, and I really wasn't in the mood to go and how do you say? I really wasn't in the mood to stay up and tackle on a complicated painting. So I stayed up and tackled a crappy painting instead, because that's the kind of glutton for punishment that I I yeah, and that was a waste of a painting and a waste of energy on my end. But these plein air events are like marathons. You've gotta plan your time. You've got to be smart with it and work smarter, not harder. And sometimes when you've been driving all day, you just sometimes reason goes out the door. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right. So, see what else we're gonna do here. I'm gonna step back. I think that forearm's probably a little bit too long still, but I'm gonna. It's not as bad as it was before. I'm just gonna go and make some changes. A little bit of changes here and there, and just call it a day. But I just got back from teaching my digital painting class. So, I think what we'll do is touch up a couple of things where you could use a little bit of help. Sometimes I got caught up in spelling out that stupid, I wouldn't say stupid, but that exit sign. I got a little bit too involved into it, and I really shouldn't have. Sometimes that's what's great about a brayer, is it gets you to get out of that. There, that's a little bit better. Not too much. Needs a. Let's see, where is my small brush? Having trouble finding small brushes. There you go. All right. Okay. All right. And a little bit of. I'm having problems with that. Yeah, it's an exit sign, but I over detailed it the past couple times, and it just sometimes you just need to dumb it down. I felt it was just too much. You need to leave a little bit more imagination to it. So, but yeah, that was my thought, was having an exit sign. I had a door kind of comped in there just a little bit, and I might still do that, but I brayered it yesterday. I just needed random marks to kind of give it a little bit more atmosphere. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, that's it. It's just a little overhang. That's all I need. So, all right. So, I've kind of put myself in a position of where I've been painting um trying to capture the mood, and then if I decide to go further, then I'll work out some ideas. Don't like, sometimes you make stray marks and it just takes away, and I just dagnabbit, I'm just I can't seem to. It's my own fault. I really should be using reference from this, but I'm just doghead stupid for this. I'm just I don't know. um, I really should just take, where's my flat, let's maybe knock it back a little bit more. Yeah, it's 10:49. How long have I been painting for? Okay, yeah, I think this will be just a quick session again, like I did yesterday. There, I think I just needed to knock it back. That face is coming back too bright. And it's just like ghost it, and then oh yeah, it's just not all that work I did, and I'm just destroying it now just because I can. No, but that's how it goes sometimes. You have to be willing to sacrifice things for the greater. Throw a little bit of, where's my white? Let's see how that goes. Where are we at? We're at 40 minutes. Okay. We're just about done with this thing. I think I've beaten it into the ground, and I'm making, how do you say, just like, I need to stop because this is just a mood painting, and I'm, it's not going to be one of those, ooh, it is what it is. Let's see about adding just a little bit of some weird light squiggles. Not sure where to do it, and I'm going to be careful about it, but let's see here how we do this. All right. Okay. Step back and take a look. All right. Yeah, the arm actually needs to come up. No, I keep changing my mind, but the arm has to come up on this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The arm had to come further that way to get it going. Lucky for me, there's a little bit of yellow I can mix. All right. Oh. You step back, see. That helps. But let's see here. All right. Let's see where we are now. All right, so it's 11:09. We're about 48 minutes into this. Let's just sign this thing and call her a day. I think I want to put a couple splashes of red, and I'm not sure where, but maybe let's dumb it down a little bit and just like right there. And whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to touch the camera. Whoops. Maybe and then let's see if we can bring in some other weird colors. And sometimes it's just to insinuate something that's kind of there but isn't there. Just by a little bit of tone. Just sometimes a variance in the right place sometimes helps. But, you know. Yeah, I think I'm going to call this it. Let's go ahead and I'll sign it and then just let it sit for a little bit and see what I think of it. I'm not sure. Sometimes you do these paintings, you're just not sure what the heck is going on. Is there anything really to it? Maybe it's just a half-baked idea. All right. Let's see if this is dark enough to add in a signature. I think it's going to work. I'm going to go down here because I need to probably build a better easel system, but for right now, this will do. It's not working out. Can't see. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me on a train wreck, half-baked sketch. I promise next one will be much more thought out than this, but you know, hey, what can you do? So Well, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. And we'll be painting something brand new, I promise. Brand new. All right. Have a great night. Happy painting.